absolutely crazy. And just like that, we get back into the yard, and the wind's next to nothing, and it's just another beautiful day out here. Yeah, Armdale is one of the best protected places here in the harbor. It's absolute chaos out there, but in here, it's just another day. We got a couple of Jays out, it looks like, cruising around. But yeah, I'll probably shake one of these reefs out, two of these reefs out, and get home no problem. But I think we're just gonna slow roll it and take our time getting back. Wow, what a damn day. So here we're just building my propane locker. We're just using plywood. We're gonna paint it in epoxy afterwards, but this is the process we used. We started with a whole sheet of plywood, and my buddy Tom, who is a woodworker, helped me with the whole process, and we're just using his shop here. His company's Boxwise Design. If you want to check him out, he's always doing something fun. So yeah, give him a shout. But yeah, this box turned out great. Routed it all down, and once it's all epoxied up, we will do a video of installing it. He was doing some trim pieces for his boat to hide some LEDs, and that project turned out really well as well. And you can see that here with the varnish. It just looked so good once it was all done. So yeah, give him a check him out at Boxwise Designs. So today, we last night we stayed over on McNabb's Island and just enjoyed the night. It was nice to get out on the water. Today we're just going to go screw around with the Cape Horn, and no clue where I'm going to end up today. Yeah, so that footage that just played was of Easter weekend, the Saturday. We had 42 knots sustained in the harbor, and it was the only time that I ever felt like I really needed that second reef in the main, and I was still cruising around the harbor doing above hull speed. So it was just crazy. It was a ton of fun though. This thing was like, it was like on rails. I had no problems reefing it down, and it was still a blast. I didn't get to go where I wanted to, but I mean, hey, you get to play in some serious wind, so you can't really complain about that in relative safety. So yeah, it was a blast. So today we're just going to do a little bit of practice, and yeah, we'll see where the day takes. Sorry it's been so long since the last video. There's just been a whole lot going on between work and now I'm going back to school, so I've had to change some of my summer plans to make up some hours just to ensure that I'm going to be able to finish off my schooling on time. But yeah, so I've had a couple of big setbacks like that with trying to manage my time. I've just haven't been doing a good job of it. But yeah, so there's going to be some videos coming up for sure. but it's going to take a little bit of time, a couple of weeks, because the last planned video was supposed to be of me going to the mags, and I ran into some problems on that trip where I went out, and it was predicted to be a rather normal night on the water, but the ocean had a different something different in mind for me. So I ended up in some heavy waves and some strong winds, and the wind vane wasn't able to keep up with it, and I ended up breaking some stuff. So I ended up turning around about 5 hours into the trip, and then I just didn't have a weather window to restart after I had fixed everything that I had broke. So I ended up breaking my water tank. It ended up coming loose, and breaking the fittings off of it, and separated some of the foils for my head sail. So yeah, but I got all that stuff fixed now, and we're going to start getting back out there and rolling right along. But until that happens, there's going to be a little pause in videos. But I do appreciate everybody reaching out and checking in and making sure that I am okay. But yeah, we'll get back to the schedule. It's going to take a little bit of time. But right now, I will put on some clips from the failed trip to the mags, because there was some heavy weather and we were smashing right along through it. So yeah, you'll get to see that now. So as you can see, we have left. We are in the arm, heading out of the harbor today. I just got off work, that's why I'm in work clothes still. And it's about 5 o'clock now. So we're going to be heading out overnight up to the Canso Causeway, and looks like it's going to be a nice